and welcome back to GK Today. I am Williamson and in this video we'll cover the current affairs. Before we move ahead, let me inform you that these questions are part of our daily 20 MCQ series 2022 in the GK Today's Android application. So if you are looking for the text version of these questions and their explanations along with the interactive quiz, you may consider joining our daily 20 MCQ series in the GK Today Android application. In this course in app, you get daily 20 MCQs, a fortnightly quiz, a monthly revision document, and also category-wise revision e-books that are optimized for reading on mobile. You are also able to access all archives of questions from January 2020 onwards. And let me tell you one more thing. If you want the Hindi version of this session, you can refer to our former channel named as GK Today. The link has been given in the description box from where you can reach to. So without taking much of your time, let's get started.
Good morning everyone. Welcome back to GK Today. And today we'll be discussing most important MCQs for 14th of October 2022. Let's start. As per the IMF's recent World Economic Outlook Report, October 2022, what is India's 2022-23 GDP forecast? So International Monetary Fund in its latest World Economic Outlook Report has cut the forecast for India's GDP growth in financial year 23 by 6.8%. And IMF has actually flagged the global inflation crisis, and also it has gave a warning of a long and tough economic winter. Okay, so this is actually a 0.6% downgrade since July forecast, when IMF cut India's growth forecast to be at 7.4%, right? So the final projection of IMF for India's financial year 23 GDP is 6.8%. Next is, who is set to take over as the 50th Chief Justice of India after Justice U. Lalit? So Justice Dhananjay Yashwant Chandrachud is set to take over as the 50th Chief Justice of India after the present Chief Justice U. Lalit formally recommended his name as his successor. Okay, so as per the procedure, the senior most judge of Supreme Court serve as the Chief Justice of India, and the government seeks a recommendation from the Chief Justice of India to name their successor. Fine. And Justice D.Y. Chandrachud was part of the benches that decriminalized homosexuality. Also, it decriminalized adultery and allowed the women in Sabrimala shrine. Okay, so who would be our 50th Chief Justice of India? This is Justice D.Y. Chandrachud. Next is Mahakal Project, which was inaugurated recently, is located in which Indian state or the Union Territory? So Prime Minister Narendra Modi dedicated the phase 1 of the Mahakal Project to the nation at Sri Mahakal Lok in Ujjain in the state of Madhya Pradesh. Okay, and the total cost of the entire project is around 850 crore rupees, and this Mahakal Path contains 108 stamp, means the pillars, which actually depict Anand Tandav Swaroop, which is actually the dance form of Lord Shiva. Okay, so this is a project that has been inaugurated recently in the state of Madhya Pradesh. Next is, which country detected the Interstellar Meteors IM1 and IM2? So according to the new research by Harvard University Astrophysics, both the first and the second interstellar meteors IM1 and IM2 are the outliers in material strength, and also they may have originated in supernova explosion. Okay, so IM1 was detected by US government sensors in the year 2014, and it was further identified as interstellar object candidate in 2019, and finally it was confirmed in 2022. Okay, and the second interstellar meteor, that is IM2, was identified in data from NASA's Center for Neo Studies Fireball catalog. Okay, so only thing here relevant is these two meteors have been detected by the country USA. Okay, Now there is another important news regarding the neighboring country of India, Sri Lanka. Actually, recently, Sri Lanka's cabinet has approved a proposal to downgrade the country's economic status to low-income country. Okay? And this decision was taken in order to get access to concessional funding from international organizations. And according to the World Bank, the per capita GDP was $3,815 in 2021, and the country was placed in the lower middle economy category then. Okay, so you can be asked that which neighboring country of India approved to downgrade its economic status to low economic country. This is Sri Lanka. Okay, next is, what is the Williamson pink star which was seen in the news recently? In an auction that was held in Hong Kong, the extremely rare 11.15 carat pink diamond sold for a record $57.7 million. Okay, and the previous record was held by the 12 carat blue moon of Josephine when it sold for $48.4 million in 2015. And the Williamson pink star was named after two of the most famous pink diamonds in the history, that is pink star and 23.6 carat Williamson stone, that was actually given to Queen Elizabeth II and Prince Philip as a wedding gift in the year 1947. Not very relevant. Only thing you have to remember is Williamson pink star was in the news and it is a kind of diamond. Okay. Next is, which union ministry organizes the Pradhanmantri National Apprenticeship Melas? So as a part of the Skill India mission to boost the career opportunities and practical training, the Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship is organizing the Pradhanmantri National Apprenticeship Melas, and in the month of October, these melas are to be held across 280 locations in 28 states and the union territories. Okay, so this apprenticeship mela is related to Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship. Now apart from it, Union Minister for Road Transport and Highways, Mr. Nitin Gadkari, recently launched Toyota's first of its kind pilot project on flexi fuel strong hybrid electric vehicle in India. Okay, and these vehicles are set to run on 100% petrol as well as 20 to 100% blended ethanol and electric power. Fine. So you can be asked that which company's pilot project on flexi fuel strong hybrid electric vehicle was launched in India recently. So this is the company Toyota. Next is, which city is the host of the annual meetings of the International Monetary Fund and the World Bank in 2022? So the annual meetings of International Monetary Fund and the World Bank is scheduled to be held in Washington DC in the month of October 2022. And India's Union Minister for Finance, Nirmala Sitharaman, arrived in the USA as an official visit to attend the annual meetings. And also she will hold one-to-one meetings with the leaders and the heads of OECD, European Commission and UNDP, as well as several other countries. Fine. So this meeting is set to be hosted by Washington. Next question is, our time is now, our rights, our future is the theme of which special day celebrated on 11th of October. So International Day of the Girl Child is observed on 11th of October every year across the world since 2012, when it was declared by the United Nations. And the year commemorates the 10th anniversary of International Day of the Girl, and this year theme was our time is now, our rights, our future. Okay, so two things are obviously important. When do we observe the International Day of the Girl Child? So we observe this day on 11th of October, and this year what was the theme? Now apart from it, World Post Day is celebrated every year on 9th of October across the globe to create awareness on the role of the postal sector in daily life. And this year theme was Post for Planet. Okay, and also it is the anniversary of the founding of Universal Postal Union in Bern, Switzerland in the year 1874. And with more than 1.5 lakh post offices, Indian Post is the largest postal network in the world. Fine. So you can be asked that when do we observe this day? So we observe the World Post Day on 9th of October, and this year theme was Post or Planet. Next is very important. What is the rank of India in the commitment to reducing the Inequality Index 2022? So according to the latest commitment to reducing the Inequality Index, India has moved up 6 places to rank 123 out of 161 countries for reducing the inequality. Okay. Which country was at the top? This is Norway, second was Germany, and third was Australia. So India continues to be among the lowest performers in health spending, and this index is prepared by the Oxfam International and the Development Finance International, which actually measures the government policies and actions in 3 areas. Which are these 3 areas? First is public services, means health, education and social protection. Second is taxation, and the third is workers' right. Okay. So India's rank in this particular index is 123, and you can also be asked that which country has topped this index. So answer would be Norway. Next is, which Indian state is the host of the FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup? So the Kalinga Stadium from the state of Odisha is set to host the FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup, and also it will host the Men's Hockey World Cup consecutively for the second time beginning from January 2023. Okay. So Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik has launched Football for All, which is a kind of initiative under which 43,000 footballs will be distributed in the schools across the Odisha so as to popularize this game. Okay. So don't forget that the host of the FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup is Odisha. You can also be asked that which country is the host of this particular World Cup. So answer would be India. Okay. Next is, Rashmi, Kumari and Sandeep, who were seen in the news recently, are associated with which sport? Actually, India has recently won both the men's and the women's team titles in the 8th World Carom Championship that was held in Malaysia. Okay. And Rashmi Kumari emerged the most victorious as she won 3 titles, including singles, doubles and the team titles. And the men's title was backed by Sandeep Deve. Okay. So these 2 personalities are associated with Carom. Last question says, Shri Krishna of India, who became the new World 6 Red Champion, plays which sport? So Shri Krishna of India became the new World 6 Red Snooker Champion when he defeated Habib Sabah of Bahrain in the finals. Okay. And he is just 22 years old, and now he is the reigning National 6 Reds Snooker Champion, and he has earlier won the National Billiards Championship in 2019. So he is related to snooker. Fine. So these are the most important current affairs and the news from today, and now we'll come to our revision section. Which 3 categories we are covering today? First of all, we'll see important states that were in news. After that, we'll talk about few important hosts and the conferences, and at last we'll see important awards. Fine. Let's start with the important states that were in news. The world's first CNG terminal is set to come up in which Indian state? So the first CNG terminal from whole world is set to come up in the state of Gujarat. Bandhavgarh Forest Reserve, which was seen in the news recently, is located in which Indian state? This forest reserve lies in the state of Madhya Pradesh. You have to tell me at least 3 national parks from the state of Madhya Pradesh. Do let me know in the comments. Dware Ration scheme, which was seen in the news, is implemented by which state? This is the scheme of West Bengal government. Which state inaugurated the Lata Mangeshkar Chowk at the banks of the Saryu River? This chowk lies at the bank of the Saryu River and has been inaugurated by the Uttar Pradesh government. Pullampara, India, is the first digitally literate panchayat is located in which state? Pullampara lies in the state of Kerala, and recently it became the India's first digitally literate panchayat. Which state has released the encyclopedia of tribes of the state? It has been released by Odisha state. As per the sample registration system report, which state had the lowest sex ratio in India in 2018 to 20? So as per this report, the lowest sex ratio in India came from Uttarakhand. Here the sex ratio at birth was 844. And what do you understand by the term sex ratio? So it is the number of females per 1000 males. Okay. And Kerala has performed the best because here the sex ratio at birth is 974. In the rural areas of India, the sex ratio is 907. And the urban areas contain the sex ratio at 910. Okay. India exported the first consignment of plant-based meat product from which state? So recently we have exported the first consignment of the plant-based meat product from Gujarat state, from Gujarat's Kheda district. Okay. And to which country we have exported this? So answer would be California, USA. Okay. Now next we'll be talking about important awards and honors. Gazeta Wyborcza, which was awarded the Golden Pen of Freedom Award, is a newspaper from which country? So Gazeta has recently been conferred with the Golden Pen of Freedom Award, and it is a newspaper from the country Poland. Who is the winner of the Dadasaheb Phalke Award for the year 2020? So the winner for 2020 Dadasaheb Phalke Award is actress Asha Parekh. Which state has been awarded Ayushman Utkrishtata Award 2022? So Utkrishtata means excellence, and this award has been presented to Uttar Pradesh government. Who has been named winner of the first ever Queen Elizabeth II Woman of the Year Award? So this award has been presented to Indian origin Suella Braverman. Okay. Vigyan Pragati, which received the National Rajbhasha Kirti Award, is a science magazine released by which institution? So don't forget that this year the National Rajbhasha Kirti Award has been presented to Vigyan Pragati, and it is a science magazine by CSIR. Which sports person won the Business Line's Iconic Changemaker of the Year Award in 2022? This is Mithali Raj. Don't forget that also Mithali Raj is the first woman cricketer to appear in total 6 World Cups. Which state bagged the International Tourism Award for Best Destination for Culture? This is West Bengal. Mithila Makhana, which was awarded the GI tag, is cultivated in which state? So recently Mithila Makhana from the state of Bihar has got the GI tag, and this is the 5th product from Bihar state that has actually received the GI tag. Okay, which are the other 4? First is Jardalu mangoes from Bhagalpur. Second is Katarni Dhan. This is a variety of rice. Third is Magahi Pan, and the 4th is Shahi Lichi from Muzaffarpur. Okay. Next we'll be talking about important host and the conferences. Which state is the host of the National SC/ST Hub Conclave organized by the Union MSME Ministry? So the host for this event is Gujarat state. Which city is the host of the conference on International Day for Universal Access to Information? This is Tashkent, Uzbekistan. You have to tell me which country is the host for Shanghai Cooperation Organization for the year 2022, and for 2023, which country would be the host? Which city is the host of the World Green Economy Summit? Answer is Dubai. Which country is the host of Plenipotentiary Conference 2022 of ITU, means International Telecommunication Union? This is Romania. Okay. Which country hosted the exercise Operation Southern Readiness? So the country that has hosted this event is Seychelles. Which city is the host of the Global Skill Summit 2022? Answer would be New Delhi. Which state is set to host its first ever Aju Invest Conclave? Answer would be Odisha. Which state is the host of the National Conference of Environment Ministers meeting? So the host for this event would be Gujarat. Fine. Now, as we know that Yuddha Abhyas is the exercise between India and USA. So you have to tell me what was the venue for this event for the year 2022. Do let me know in the comments. So these are the most important hosts and the conferences that you have to remember. So maybe it's our last lecture today, and now we'll meet again on 20th of November. Okay. Now let's start with today's quiz. Here on the slide you can see 5 questions which have been taken from the past 2-3 days current affairs. Pause the video and try to solve each of these questions. And at the end of the lecture, do not forget to share your scores in the comment section. So please be honest and do not cheat with yourself. So that's it for today. I hope you have liked the session. These were the important news and events from today, and we will meet again tomorrow with some more important current affairs. Till then, stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching, and please do not forget to subscribe to GK Today. With this, me Nuzhat Sana signing off.